friends, today we are going to read Pete the Cat, Firefighter Pete by James Dean, that's the author. And this is Miss Amy, teacher Miss Amy, and I'm going to read you this book today. We love Pete the Cat, and this goes perfect with our roads unit because firefighters drive on the road in their vehicle. So let's get ready to listen. We are going on a class trip today, says Principal Nancy. She leads the class to a bright yellow bus. Everyone climbs aboard. Have you guys ever been on a school bus before? I bet. I wonder where we're going, says Pete. Where do you think that they're going to go? If he's Firefighter Pete, I wonder where they're going to visit, what building. They are going to visit the firehouse today. The bus parks next to the bright red firehouse. Pete and his classmates are excited. The firehouse is huge. It's so big it can hold 2 long red fire trucks and all of the firefighters' equipment. Ooh, equipment is a big word. Can you guys clap that one out? Equipment. Equipment. I wonder what equipment means. Maybe it's all the materials and objects they need to keep themselves safe for when they're being a firefighter. Ooh, let's see. The firefighter shows the kids around. They give everyone a turn to ring the old brass fire bell outside the firehouse. Ding, 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 ding. They all take turns sliding down the firehouse pole. Whee! Kaylee yells, she said as he glides down the fire pole. Looks like they're having fun at the firehouse. The firefighters allow the kids to try on their gear. Firefighters wear a lot of equipment. Ooh, did you hear that word again? Equipment? Let's find out what the equipment is. First, Pete puts on heavy black overalls. So first he puts on overalls. Then he steps into tall boots. First overalls, then boots. After a firefighter helps put on a heavy yellow jacket, finally they put on his hard black hat. Hard hat. What color hat does construction workers wear? Yeah, yellow. And the firefighter in this book, Pete the Cat, is wearing a black hat to keep him safe. And it has equipment too, just like a construction worker. See if you can remember the order Pete the Cat put his equipment on. All this gear is very heavy. Pete can barely even move. Those boots and that heavy jacket and those overalls and that hat, it's all heavy equipment. The firefighter allows the kids to explore one of the fire trucks. Kaylee sits in the driver's seat. She presses the horn. Beep! Then Pete turns on the sirens and lights. They go wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. The lights flash red and yellow. Here it comes. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. They're having fun on this field trip. Suddenly, a loud bell rings in the firehouse. Uh-oh, it's the fire alarm. There's a fire in town. Gear up, Pete. The firefighters scramble into their gear very quickly. Pete puts on his gear too. They all climb aboard the fire truck and turn on the siren and the lights, and Firefighter Pete and the firefighter are on their way. Do you think they're going to save the day? They are essential workers, so they are going to go out to save the day. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. The fire engine races through town and the lights flash round and round. A firefighter presses the horn. Brrr! Get out of the way! All the other cars move out of the way. When a firefighter comes or a police car comes, you move out of the way when their lights are flashing. Oh no, there's the fire. It's hot and loud, but the firefighters know exactly what to do. They work together as a team to connect the fire truck to the fire hydrant. So they're connecting the fire truck here to the fire hydrant, which is right here. This is the fire hydrant. You might see those when you go on a walk. Maybe you can spot how many fire hydrants you see when you go on a walk. The firefighters also attach a long, heavy hose to the truck. Firefighter Pete gives the signal, and the firefighter turns on the water. Whoosh! Out comes the water. We need the water from the fire hydrant. That's why they use the hose. The water gushes out very fast. Several firefighters must hold the hose to control it because it's so strong. Pete helps direct the hose as they spray the fire with water. The fire is starting to go out. There is smoke everywhere. Suddenly, Pete hears yelling from the roof. Who's on the roof? Oh no, it's Grumpy Toad. He needs to be rescued. They're going to rescue Grumpy Toad. The firefighter raises a long ladder from the top of the truck. Crank, crank, crank. The ladder goes up, up, and up. Firefighter Pete and another firefighter help Grumpy Toad climb down the ladder carefully. Yay! The fire is out and everyone is safe. They saved Grumpy Toad. Good job, Firefighter Pete and the firefighter team. The firefighters drove back to the firehouse. They take off their gear, they pat Pete on the back and say, "Great job, Pete. Firefighter Pete helped save the day." The end. So, firefighters are very important, just like in construction workers, where they have all their different types of equipment that they can have to wear to stay safe during their job. Can you remember the equipment from the book? First there was the overalls. Second there was the big boots. Then he had help putting on his yellow jacket and then his hard hat to keep him safe. Very good. All right, guys. I hope you had a fun time listening to Firefighter Pete, and I will be back again with some more books. There was actually three vehicles in this book, if you spotted them. See if you can remember all three vehicles that were on this book, in this book. And I will see you guys soon. I miss you, and I will talk to you later. Love you.